Hello, beautiful Cancer. It's CJ here from CJ Soul Messages. I hope you're doing really, really well. Today, I'm going to be doing a tarot reading for you, as well as I am also incorporating something that has been passed down to me from generations of my ancestors, and that is a sacred wax reading. The messages that come through the wax are very beautiful and very, let me think of what the right word is. There is a different element to it than reading tarot. Both are beautiful and powerful and sacred in their own way. But the wax reading is also another way of actually getting a little bit more of a fuller picture. So I have been contemplating whether to bring this in or not, and Spirit, after meditating, has asked me to do it, and so I am. So before we get started, I have already, just so you know, I've already meditated and blessed and prayed as I prepared the wax. The wax now is sitting in water and it is doing its thing. So we're going to start off with the tarot, and then we'll dive into what the wax reading is for you. I just want to say that this reading is not going to resonate with every Cancer out there, of course. Everyone's on different journeys and different paths along the way. As well as this is not a gender-specific reading, so when I speak of he or she, please know that I mean it can apply to both males and females. We both have feminine and masculine energies within us. And other than that, this is kind of a timeless reading. I am doing this reading on November 10th, 2021. So whenever you're drawn to it is the time for you, is the right time for you. This could be something from your past, present, future. And I'm really going to kind of try and keep it general in the way of, unless Spirit guides me otherwise. I'm going to try and keep it very not so much specific on the scenario. I will use examples, but at the same time, just know that the energy is going to apply the exact same way, whether it is about career or love or family or money or, anything else that's going on in your life. So there, I think that's the spiel for now. So let's get started here. I'm going to start with getting one card out of the Divine Animal Oracle, and then we'll move into the tarot. All right. Thank you so much, Spirit. Please show me clearly one card for our beautiful Cancers, the water sign. One card, please. Show me clearly. Cards are very active. This one, thank you. We have horse. Oh, I love that. We have horse that has come out, and this is freedom. All about freedom. Wow. Let me show you the card. Very powerful and gorgeous. So Cancer, freedom. First of all, let's talk about horse. You know, horses are magnificent creatures. They are just so powerful in their strength. They're so intuitive as well. They sense things that even we cannot sense. And they have this inner knowing that they never ever question. Horses, when you see them, right now I'm seeing them running in a field and the sun is setting. And the energy I'm getting is just absolute freedom, excitement, playfulness, just such beautiful energy Spirit is giving me here. The number is 24, reduces down to 6. So for some Cancers, those numbers might apply to you. But wow, this is a really incredible card to receive. So let's look into the book. I actually want to read a little bit more on what the author has to offer. Spirit wants me to share the full meaning of horse. Said 24, right? I love this so far. This is beautiful. All right, let me hold this up for you. Try and get as clear as I can. Freedom. To be truly free, we must learn true independence. Trust yourself, as listening to people who may have other agendas is not the way to make good, clear decisions. Being an individual from our parents is a natural process, although it is often fraught with difficulty on both sides. Your true power resides in your ability to always know you have a choice and it is yours to make. I love that. That's so powerful. And the magic of the horse, they want me to read that too, so I shall. Horse magic is profoundly free and powerful. To ride a horse at full gallop is to experience a sacred bolt of the most primal liberty. When you are feeling trapped or small, expand your field by calling for their energy. There is also a long history in physical and mental healing with horse energy, and this can be used when you are ill or unstable. Horse energy invokes a calm and solid presence, and it can be used to quiet your spirit if you are feeling disturbed or upset. So Cancer, what a powerful energy to have for you with this reading. Freedom, stability, power, it's all there for you. Just remember to call on that energy if you are feeling stuck or not well or scared. All of those things. I love this. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay, let's get into the tarot. Spirit, please, 3 cards for our Cancers. 3 cards. Okay, that one right off the top. 2 of Wands speaks of a choice. Okay, thank you so much. A choice to do what? A choice to set out on your own path. Strength has come out. That's the Leo card. And one more, please. Okay, thank you. And High Priestess. Wow. And we have the Magician underneath. This is a very strong reading, Cancer. 2 major arcana has come out, 1 being at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so let's keep in mind horse and the freedom spirit. The ability to feel free, independent, strong, stable, balanced, all of that beautiful harnessed energy. 2 of Wands. Wands are our fire element. So Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. 2 of Wands is about a choice. It is about deciding which path you wish to take. Perhaps for some Cancers, you have maybe not been feeling independent. Perhaps you haven't even been feeling free. There's a need now for you to make a choice of how to free yourself. Which way do you want to go? Do you want to continue being perhaps in this feeling of stuck, you know, unable to move freely as you are meant to? How do you get there? How do you do it? How do you become free? How do you become stable and solid in your own self, in your own ability and your capabilities? So Spirit is asking you, which way do you want to go? Do you want to stay where you are, or do you want to move into a different direction? One that is more where you are divinely meant to be. The thing is, it is going to take strength. Nothing comes just on our lap in this world, hardly ever. And so there is this need to really tap into our strength, to tap into your powerfulness. You are a crab. You know, you have the pinchy arms. You run sideways. You run sideways. Why, though? Not because you're, you know, off balance. You run sideways because you can see things as you run sideways. Crabs move very fast, and they have very tight little pinchers. And if they grab onto something, they don't let go until they want to. They have the hard shell. Your shell outside of you is protecting you. But you have the soft underbelly of love and nurturing, and you're so giving. Now, the question here is, that is coming up, that Spirit is wanting me to ask, is what is keeping you stuck? Because I feel like you're stuck. When I'm looking at this horse, they're giving me this image right now of a horse in a corral, and it can't get out. And it feels like it's a wild horse, because I can see it rearing. It's bucking almost, but there's no one on it. This is what I'm seeing in my eyes. Is that how you've been feeling? Just stuck, but you want to break free. So there is this real energy Spirit is giving me here, is that you can have exactly what you want, and you can get to where you are divinely meant to be, but it is going to take some strength, and it is going to take the need for you to really trust in your own strength, knowing all completely that you can do whatever you want. You can move mountains if you put the energy in, and if you believe in yourself. Wow, incredible. And then we have the High Priestess that has come out. That's all you know. High Priestess is about our intuition, trusting our intuition, having a higher knowing, a higher wisdom, a higher divine calling that we know inside, even if our mind is going and, emotions are going and people may be chattering to us. We know inside when we have the High Priestess, it is about trusting what your gut is telling you. So this reading is feeling really just like Spirit is really almost like just wanting you to understand your power, understand and really connect with your strength. These are very strong cards that have come out here. This reading is about you and yourself. There's no one else here that I'm picking up. There's no other energy at all. This is seriously about you. Are you willing and wanting to break free from any confinements that you have felt like you have been in for however long that is? Could be a day, could be a week, could be a month, could be a year, could be a decade. Some of you may already be in this position where you are making movement. You have made your choice. Two of Wands is about the choice. Which path do you want to go in? Usually with the Two of Wands that comes up, I say that Spirit says it doesn't matter if you take the left or the right. You're still going to get to where you're destined to be. But one of those wands might be a little bit easier road. So for some of you Cancerians out there, maybe that's the whole situation here. You know what you need to do. You just really kind of need to put a plan together. This figure on this card, she is looking out her window and she's holding one of the wands. The other wand is leaning up against the wall, but there's the world. The world is right here. She is wanting to be adventurous. She is wanting to go and experience life the way she wants to live it. How's she going to do it? She's got to make the choice. And once she makes the choice and she dedicates herself to that choice, there is no stopping her. Spirit is saying you have all the strength you need. You have all the courage you need. You have all the power that you need. You have all the intuition that you will need. You have the higher wisdom that you need. And if that is not a strong enough message here with the horse, the Magician, bottom of the deck. And the Magician is all about, what do you want to manifest? Once you decide what you want to manifest, then it becomes true. Then it becomes into your the 3D world for you. That's it. It takes work. It takes energy. It takes commitment, and it takes belief and faith that you will have exactly what you are wanting to have in your life. And it is divinely guided here. The energy Spirit has given me is that there is so much higher energy around you that, there is no limit. There is no limit to what you can achieve here. They just want me to look at this card again. And there is definitely, I wish my camera was a little bit better, so I apologize. But look at this white light that's coming down and just shining on this horse. That is coming from higher source. That's from the divine. Freedom. They want you to have the freedom. They want you to have the stability. They want you to have the independence and the fun and the passion and the excitement that maybe you haven't been having, because I'm picking up on this energy that there's been some stuckness, some not sure. Underneath the Magician, we have the Two of Swords. So here's a choice, head over heart, two cards. So we've got the Wands, which is our fire and our passion and our drive and our inspiration, our creations. Some of you may be artists out there because, Cancers, you guys are very, very creative. Maybe there's something you're wanting to do in your career, but you just have been a little bit hesitant or unsure of, or maybe you haven't gotten any signs that it's going the right way. Persevere, they're saying. Persevere. Go. Be the horse. Determined. Using your intuition. As I spoke with the horse before I even read, horses are so intuitive. They seem to have this sixth sense about them, that they can detect things without anything else that's living acknowledge it. They know. If you've ever been on a horse, they seem to know ahead of time before a bird is going to fly out, or, they just have this inner knowing. Two of Swords. Swords is the way we think. It's our intelligence. It's all the things that go on up in our brain. It is our communication, how we communicate. Two of Swords represents a choice between head or heart. A choice between two things. Do you want safety, or do you want what your passion is? I'm saying that because I feel that there is a need for you, that you are really wanting your independence in some way. And maybe you haven't felt strong enough to get that. Wow, this is just an incredible read here for you, Cancer. The choice is you need to just keep pursuing whatever this is that you're wanting to do. That's what they're telling me right now. Do not give up, whatever that is. This could be a relationship that I'm speaking of. This could be your career that you're speaking of. But whatever this is, you need to follow your heart. You need to follow your heart, which feels very much that is connected to your passions, your creativity, your ability to your ability to be very, what is the word? Please, Spirit, help me. Innovative. Thank you. You have all of that. So if you've been second guessing yourself, if that's what this reading is about for you, Spirit is saying stop. Stop second guessing yourself. Don't stay stuck in this Two of Swords, not sure which way to go. Because you're the magician. You're the horse. You can go whatever direction you want. If you think about a horse, right? I mean, they are so strong. And yes, you have the reins, and you're on there, and you have the saddle. And you lead, you're the one that is controlling if the horse is going to go left or right. But really, let's think about that. Let's just take a moment for that. In the truth of the matter, if the horse actually wanted to go a completely different direction, those reins aren't going to stop it from going the direction it wants to go. I mean, we can fool ourselves and say, oh, now we're in control of the horse. That's bullshit. We're not. We are working with the horse, and the horse is working with us. But if that horse decided to bolt, as many times that has happened, it's going to bolt. Why? Because it's free. Because it is free spirit. As it was intended to be. As we all are intended to be. We're not intended to be put in a box and, micromanaged or micromanage ourselves and, and be robots. No, we're not. We are meant to be so much more than that. So we got to just make that choice of how are we going to do it? What is it that we want, and how are we going to do it? And then we use our intuition to guide us. We use our strength, and we use our ability to manifest here and bring it into our world. And underneath the Two of Swords is the Page of Pentacles. Love this. And underneath that is the Knight of Pentacles. So this is about, you've made your decision. You're not quite sure how you're going to get there, but you love the pentacle in your hand. You're keeping one foot really firmly grounded on the earth. And you are looking out to see, okay, which way am I going to go? How am I going to get more of these pentacles? How am I going to get more confident in the direction I'm going in? Pentacles are about our tangible things, our money, etc., but it's also about our self-worth, how we truly feel about ourselves in the inside. So this is a beautiful, brand new energy of potential to really start going on this gorgeous new path. And underneath that is the Knight of Pentacles. So Spirit is saying, take your time. Really plan it out, really think it out, but use your intuition to guide you. Because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck, but at the same time, he always wins the race because he plans and he moves at a pace where he doesn't, trip. So at the end of this at the end of this journey, when he's headed on his destination, he always gets there. I love this energy for you, Cancer. It's very powerful. So wherever this is referring to you in your life, it just comes down to you making this decision and really staying strong in it. And really putting the work and the effort into it. Again, whatever that is referring to for you. Wow, I love this. Okay, so now let's see if Spirit has anything else with the Fountain deck. And then we'll take a look at the Sacred Wax reading. I love this. Thank you so much, Spirit. Please show me clearly anything. Thank you. Queen of Coins. That is flipped out. So that's where you can be. You can be this. Queen of Coins is all about independence. Just like the horse. The Queen of Pentacles doesn't worry about money. She doesn't need to. She has it all. But she also is so self-assured. She's grounded. Seriously grounded. She's balanced and centered. And she wants for nothing. So this is where you can be. This is who you can embody. This is who you can become if you're not there yet. Excuse me. Wow. I love this. 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards for Cancer. This one. Thank you. 10 of Wands. All right. So there's been a lot of burdens you've been carrying. There's been a lot of pressure that you've been carrying. And you've been carrying it so well. Little crab, you've been carrying all the weight. Maybe even the weight of what feels like the world's weight. But it's now time, Spirit says, to lay these burdens down and free yourself. Because this figure on this card is not free. They are literally surrounded in the wands. And they're having to carry them. Like some awkward kind of, almost like a cart. Like almost like a cart all around them. Like they're in the middle of the cart. Dragging it around. Carrying it. It's exhausting. You've put so much determination in. You have not quit. But it's getting too heavy. So now it is time to lay all that crap down. And make your decision of which way you're going here with the 2 of Wands. Wow. 1 more card, please, Spirit. 1 more card for Cancer. And as I said, places where this may fit in your life, the energy is remaining the same. This one, thank you. High Priestess has come out again. So, and the Hermit. All right. High Priestess twice now, Cancer. So, Spirit is really saying, come on, Cancer. Trust your intuition. You have got this. You know your way through this path, through this tunnel, whatever it is, wherever you are right now, you know it. So don't quit. Don't keep carrying all this other burdens. Could even be self-talk, self-thoughts that are keeping you feeling a little bit restricted and not free. Time to really tap into your gut, into your soul, into what you know is your truth. And maybe take a little time out because now we got the Knight of Coins again twice now. Okay, so the Hermit. So if you need to take some time to be by yourself, to really shine that light inwardly so you can get clarity, so you can get really clear on this new path that you are wanting to go on, or this path that you are on that maybe you've gotten a little bit sidetracked. The Hermit is about really taking that time out, not having anyone else around, not needing or wanting or making room for anyone else's opinions or anything. This is truly about you and going inward and getting a very clear focus on what it is you're wanting and really trusting your inner wisdom to see it clearly so that you can begin. As I said, you have the Knight of Coins has come out again. So whatever this is referring to for you, Cancer, you are going to have what it is that you want. You are. It's waiting out there for you. There's just this plan that needs to happen, and there is this need for you to let go of whatever blockages have been keeping you a bit stuck, a bit dependent. I'll use that word. And I'm not saying you aren't independent, but there is this energy here that is saying there's something in your life that feels binding. It feels like the energy's a bit stuck, or has been. And underneath that is the devil. So now the devil usually talks about addictions, being bondaged, bound, restricted. In this reading, Spirit is saying, are you restricting yourself? Are you perhaps, saying things to yourself that isn't positive? Are you feeding into negative self-beliefs about yourself? Are you the one that is keeping yourself maybe hostage from being free? Keep going back to the horse here. And if so, if that is it, and you need to be truthful with yourself, go inward and find your way out of that. Change your thinking, change the way you feel. Listen a little bit more to your gut. Maybe you need to spend a little more time on your own to get really connected with your higher source, with your high priestess that exists in you. Wow, this is a beautiful reading for you. I just feel like there's just some little tweaking that needs to happen. Just a little bit. And whatever this is that you are wanting, you shall have. It's right here. You have everything that you need to really become the best version of yourself in whatever way that resonates with you. You do. And you can be that beautiful horse, strong, free, remembering to have fun, play, trust. Horses do not trust easily because they're so in tune to the vibration of everything around them that they pick up on the littlest bit that makes them unease. But when you earn the trust of a horse, they are forever there for you. And there is this connection that cannot be broken. So Spirit is wanting you to have that within yourself. Have that trust within yourself that cannot be broken. So that you can have all that you need and all that you want and be all that you want to be in this lifetime. Beautiful reading for you, Cancer. Absolutely beautiful. I think it's now time to look at what Spirit has for us in the Sacred Wax reading. So I'm going to move my cards over a bit so that we don't get any water on them. Okay, let's see. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Give me one moment. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to show this to you. This is you and you coming together here. Thank you so much, Spirit. Incredible. I don't know if my camera's going to be able to pick this up. I'm going to use my feather to try and show you. Spirit has given me this. This is one part of you. And that is another part of you. And look at it coming together. Joined. Joined. Let's see, can I? There, I hope you can see that. It almost feels like two hearts coming together, or two hands coming together, two arms coming together, two coming together. Look at even underneath, there is unity here. It's so hard to do this on the camera, but there's one and then two. It's all united. We have the flatness up here, and then we have the base here. But these are intertwined. And that is what I've been feeling here. This reading is about you and you, about intertwining yourself with you, knowing and there's even like, there literally is like, almost like an eye on one and like an eye, as in what we see out of, an eye on one and there's an eye on the other. So I don't know how to explain this any more than just to let you know. And I know you can't really see this as much as I can here. So you have to trust me here. But this is pretty significant that there is flatness. Yes, it's a little bit, there's a little bit of waves in here because it's taken a while. It's taken a long time. Maybe, like I said, maybe you have never felt this connected to yourself before. But Spirit is saying now is the time to put the work in, to connect with yourself. You've tried and tried and tried, and now it comes together. Now you come together, you and you, connecting, making you extremely powerful and able to go after everything that you want and that you've ever dreamed of. This is very beautiful. It's such a unity. It is such a harmony coming together. And for some of you, maybe this is involving another person. So, like I said, put the energy where it may fit for you. But something is completely coming together after what feels like quite a long time. And really beautiful. And it almost, now I'm getting this picture of almost like a seal and another seal putting their heads together and like loving each other. So for some of you, maybe that is in reference to, I'm trying to figure out how I get dyslexic when I look at my camera. I hope you can see that. But it almost looks like there's, you know, if this was a seal and that was a seal, and they're united. Beautiful unity, beautiful harmony. So for some of you, maybe this is revolving another person or a career that is perfect for you. But the main message Spirit wants me to relay to you is that you put the work in, you trust your intuition, you know your strength, you see yourself truthfully. You know, you drop the burdens that are not yours, the self-talk that may just keep you stunted and stuck. You become very solid and strong and knowing of yourself. And this beautiful harmony happens. And you become free. You become free. Free to live your life the way you want to live it independently. And that doesn't mean without a partner, of course. But the best relationships happen. Excuse me. Sometimes my sage really kind of irritates my throat. Best relationships are usually when we're both whole and we come together, right? If one's not whole and the other's not whole and we come together and we think that that's going to make us whole, well, it might feel like that for a time, but then after a while we start mirroring each other and we start all, you know, things, it's much more of a challenge then, right? So this is about becoming your whole authentic self and knowing that you can have everything that you want and you can be everything that you are meant to be on your journey. So it's a gorgeous reading here. Absolutely beautiful. I love this wax reading for you. It is so powerful. I just want to take one more moment and see if there's anything else Spirit wants to give me. Okay, and so it does actually feel as if this could be a shell too. Like a shell, like a crab shell, okay, that could be a crab. I just see it the other way. going to probably be able to see it, but if this is a crab with the front pinchy arms, I don't know if can you see that? I can see that. Again, speaking of you, you are Cancer, you are the crab. So it looks like you are showing up completely in this reading. Wow, powerful. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, Cancer, that's it. I'm going to close this reading off for you. I do hope that you have enjoyed it. And if you have, please leave me a comment, connect with me, leave me a like, subscribe. All of that matters to me very much. I appreciate it. I guess in YouTube world, that's all really important as far as the liking and the subscribing. But if you can leave me a message, let me know how this resonated with you. I am eager to learn. So thank you so much. Go after your dreams. You've got divine, whatever you believe in, fully supporting you in this path that you are walking and living. Be that horse, find your freedom. All right, Cancer, take care. I wish you love, light, lots of blessings, good health. All right, take care.